Oh, hello and welcome. I wasn't expecting that building to suddenly disappear as I was looking at it. But I guess that's progress, isn't it? And that's probably because I've been putting in bus stops. I imagine that's a much more impressive industrial unit than the brick monstrosity that was there before. But hi, yes, my name is Ajaxpost. Welcome to another episode of Transport Fever 2 in my Bristol Let's Play series. And we're watching a very lovely purple, what is that? I've forgotten what they are already. I thought it was a Landau. No, that's right, of course. The old ones were the Lobistin. But I think, sounds French, I think this is a German motor vehicle. But anyway, we're actually we're in a new town. Well, no, we're not actually. We're in Bath. Why did I think we're in a new town? Oh, that's right, because I was looking over here. Yeah, we're in Bathwick now. We've added a new town into our network, and we did that really off camera, obviously, to help boost the numbers in Bath Spa, the train station which heads off into Bristol. Just to keep that going, because passenger numbers there seem to be decreasing slightly, which is a little unexpected. But the most curious thing, when I was looking at this before we started the recording and just sort of checking the destinations required for the people in the towns and villages, as they were then, I imagine, around Bath. Most of them want to go off into Bath, into Bristol, deep into Bristol, Hotwells and Cottam. Redcliffe, Brislington's not so far, or Keynsham, that's logical, that's just along the road there. But even in Bathwick, people want to go to, not to Bath or Oldfield Park, but Bristol. That and Redcliffe, Corsham. Corsham's down. Where's Corsham? Oh, Corsham's all the way over there. I haven't connected to that yet. Yes, that struck me as slightly interesting that they wanted to go there rather than their very next big city, and the most beautiful city, of course, a World Heritage City of Bath. Destination. Where do you want to go in Combe Down? We're not talking to people in Combe Down yet. I haven't connected them up. But anyway, the other interesting thing here is in the last episode we were working on extending the Bristol South Rail network all the way down here to the coast, to the lovely coastal town of Weston-super-Mare. And looking at my line figures now, look at that! It's superseded in terms of my most profitable line, the old Bristol-Bath main line, which is very impressive. 3 million, and it's got a frequency of 8 minutes. Yeah, I mean, you just look at the numbers here. Even Parsons Street, 146 people. Bedminster, well, 400 people. Those numbers are getting quite ridiculous. I've got 3 trains on there. They're not the fastest, and I think I really do need to improve that. But oh, yeah, I had started this episode on Christmas Eve of 1896, and I was kind of hoping we had a lovely pop-up saying you've got all these wonderful new, big, fast, powerful locomotives you can use. So I was going to do that, but I'm not going to anymore. Bristol Temple Meads. Look at that. I mean, the Bristol South Rail has superseded the main line as our profit centre. So the thing is, do I put another train on there of the same type? Actually, let's call that network up. There you go. Oh, why did I click it off? I don't want to click it off. I want to click there. Bring you over here. Yeah, so what are we looking at here? You go 68 miles an hour, which is quite nice. Mediocre performance. But the thing is, I'm now earning so much money. I mean, look at the bank balance. Over 6 million. I have no loan now. I've paid all that down. So I can now afford some really extravagant, some really ambitious rail laying plans, which is what we'll get to in a moment. Honestly, we will get there in a second. I just want to look at this. Can we replace these or add them, or add new vehicles in there? So what have we got in terms of steam? Which one are we using at the moment? It's the LSWR44 something or other. Yeah, I'm great for remembering stuff. It's not the radial tank. Oh, it's the X2, I think, isn't it? 68, yeah. Yeah, the X2. So 560 power. That's quite impressive. Yeah, you're not as powerful. Faster, but not as powerful. You're slower, but more powerful. No. No. There's a spinner here, which is in fact, there is a pub just outside of Bristol on the A420. I may be wrong, but it's on one of the ways out of Bristol through towards Pucklechurch, I think. A pub actually called the Midlands Spinner. And as you can imagine, I don't know if it's still there actually. It's been a while since I've been around that way. It wasn't the most attractive of pubs, but as you can imagine, it was kind of named after this iconic locomotive. Not so powerful but faster. I'm going to leave that train as it is, I think. There's nothing really in terms of power to drag that many carriages along at speed. No, we're going to leave that for the moment. What I plan to do today is I have several ideas in mind. I was thinking of going back across the water to Wales, but we'll leave that one for the moment. What I plan to do is add in a new line from the Bristol Parkway up here through Yate to Cam, which would then go off to Cheltenham, Gloucester, all the way up there into the Midlands. I'm not sure how accurate this arrangement of towns here is, because going from Parkway here to Yate to Cam, that's quite a circle. Well, it's not a circle, it's an arc, isn't it? So I'm not quite sure if this is truly representative of that route. And I'm concerned about that because one other thing I have talked about previously is getting the old Severn Bridge, the old Severn Railway Bridge, across here, somewhere between Cam and Lydney, across here, which was the old route from the Midlands across down to South Wales, obviously. So placing the station in Cam is going to be interesting if we're going to attack it from both this sort of horizontal direction, as it were, across from Lydney, and coming up from the south from Yate. Yeah, it's going to be fun. So what do we need to do? We're going to need a station in Yate, which comes in from Parkway here, so it's going to come round. I think we're going to have to do a fairly tight turn around Stoke Gifford up to Yate. We'll place it round this side of Yate. Does that make sense? Where's my land use? That's the residential side. Bother. But I could stick it the other side, actually, I suppose. No, that would be another tight turn that side, I think, unless I stick it right up there. But if I stick it here, then I can sort of twist it round Cam to then go off. So I'd like the same station, to take the old Severn Railway Bridge and also connect in these towns, Stonehouse, Stroud, up there. So let's get building, shall we? Yate, where's Yate gone? There it is. We want a station. It's going to be a British station. We're going to use our brown colour, of course. We're going to put two platforms, I think, because it will be coming down from there. And spin it round. Where do we want it? I think pretty much vertical, straight up there will do. I could stick it directly on the end of that road, couldn't I? That'd be nice and simple. Not too expensive. Something like that, maybe. Not quite so. Okay, let's try that. Right, tracks. Now, I was looking at Parkway before we started the recording. Well, we didn't. I did, I suppose. I mean, it's just me here. You're slightly concerned about getting the track over that bridge, but I think it should be possible. But first off, what I need to add, don't do that, I need to add another platform in here. We do have two passenger platforms already in Parkway, but we've got one short one here, which will be for a local service, which I might introduce later. I might actually want to make that platform a little bit bigger. Can I fit one in there? It's saying no. A little annoying, isn't it? But what if I take that track out? Though that's not station track. We need to come out of there. That's it. Get rid of you. Okay, and you, and you. Yeah, we don't actually have any services going up that way as yet, so that's not a great loss. Now, can I configure this to put the platform back in? I can. Probably don't need it. What if we make it that long? Okay, let's make it that long. That's a very long platform already for the other side, but that should be fine, I think. So we're going to put some... what am I looking for? Track. That's what I'm looking for. Put some track in here. For this, another bit of platform over the other side. You can go there and there. Plain platform at either end. Excellent. We probably ought to put in some... There you go. Some underpass. Oh, that's empty. Is that empty underpass? No, it needs to be that one, I think, doesn't it? Yep. There you go. Where's the underpass on that side? Down there. There you go. Yep, that's good. That's the right style. We might as well put some canopy on there. Keep our passengers a little bit drier. Well, the sitting ones anyway. Right, track. We've got the track. We don't need any more track, so let's come out of there. Come out of there. That's it. Click it properly. We don't really need you anymore. Track. Okay. So can I get you along there and across? That's, yeah, okay. 69 is a little slow, I suppose, but that will do, I think. And can we get you? We can get you across that tunnel. Not by doing that. Oh, that's a relief. Good. Okay, right. So our current line goes on that side. So yeah. So we'll use. Actually, we could use both these tracks. Do they need to go up there? Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, where are you going? Oh, that's right. No. Okay, that's the fuel line, isn't it? So we don't actually want you to connect to that at all. No, that's the cargo route. Oh, that's something else I did off camera as well. I replaced the train here. Where is it? Oh, there it is there. I've upgraded it to a slightly faster, larger consist because we are getting quite a bit of fuel out there now. And yeah, I was thinking of putting cargo train in here as well for the crude oil to the refined oil as well. So we might well do that, but we're not going to do that today. I want to get passengers. Passengers is what I want to focus on today. Okay, let's get those tracks back. So in fact, these two tracks, you're going up to, where the heck is Yate? Up there. Right, so can I draw you? Actually, let's take it back a bit, I think. That will do. Yeah, that will do. I will curve you a bit round like that. To come across. You are very slow still. Okay. Reconstruction not possible. Oh, you want to put a bridge in there, do you? Okay. I don't have any obvious objections to bridges, and that's not. It's quite long, but it's not overly high. But we don't want wooden. We want somewhere. Whoops! Don't scroll out. Scroll down. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, and then if we bring you, we do not want a bridge of that length going up here, do we? do we really? It's a lot more expensive just making an embankment out of it. So, okay. Actually, that's not too bad. If I make you... No, you can't be flat if you like that. How are you heading? I think you're heading okay. Okay, let's take that. Let's see what kind of mess we get into here. Okay, that's still kind of expensive, but I think we'll live with that. And let's get you back again. And continue that. There we go. Bridge. Are you making a proper mess of that road? Nah, nothing particularly unpleasant really. I think we'll live with that. Not that I'm driving along it, to be honest, so I'm not sure I really care. There we go. That's, thank you. And the final stretch should link us in there. Splendid. We are going to need a crossover here. Now, yeah, this length of platform here is not going to be used because this length of track here is not station track. Now, you can tell that by the fact that I can do this. So we're not going to be stopping from on this side. We're not stopping on the south side, as it were, of that platform. That's just the little terminal track there, little terminal platform, as it were. Is that the right term? I really don't know. It's a term I'm going to... don't say that. That's better. It's a little bit slow, but yeah. Right. I have travelled up this way, and I don't remember going round tight bends, but you tend not to notice bends unless they're particularly sharp on a train anyway, do you? Right, Cam. Up here. Right, this is going to be fun. So, check. Again, we're on the residential side. I'm sorry, guys, you're just going to have to suffer. Now, this platform, this station here. Don't do that. I'm turning around. That's what I want to do. Not quite sure what button I was pressing then, but it was not the right one. Actually, if we stick you out here somewhere... I mean, the station is actually Cam and Dursley, and I don't know where Dursley is. And it's not on this map, so we're going to assume it's somewhere in this space, shall we? Now, if we stick you there, then we should be able to get around the town, I think. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. You're a little... Why am I saying expensive when I've got 4 million in the bank still? So no, that's not a problem. Okay. Yeah, this station may need to be bigger, but it shouldn't be. I think it's only a small stop. I'm not sure if the trains actually stop there. If you're going from Bristol to Gloucester, for example, or Birmingham or somewhere up there, I'm not sure if they actually stop at Cam and Dursley. Okay, tracks. Now, where have we got to get to? We've got to get between these two. So I think we can probably go pretty straight up here until we get to that other farm. Right, we'll take the inside track, I think. Up here. Wow, that's kind of expensive. It is kind of expensive. That looks a bit cheaper. Are we heading in the right direction? I think we are. Okay. Where are you tunneling? Do you really want to tunnel there? Well, it depends. Yeah, if it's going to be £300,000 $300,000, sorry, more expensive. If we take you back, it's only a short stretch of tunnel. I think we can probably live with that, but we might want to bend it a little bit that way, which makes it a little bit cheaper. That's our tunnel. Okay, let's get ourselves up here. These are remarkably expensive stretches of rail, they really are. Right, let's see how that goes. Right, now can I draw this in from here? Well, that was to take a very wide. No. There you go. Okay, so you are connected. What are you colliding with? Oh, it's a tunnel. It wants to dig under that road. Ooh, okay, well, if we get rid of that road, actually get rid of both of these stretches of road. Try that again. That is the side of the track we're on, isn't it? Yes. Yes. I have a habit of getting it right on the wrong side of the station, but I think I've got this right. Bring it slow. Very slow going into Cam and Dursley. I'm not sure if we could make that. That is a bit faster actually going out there. 60. I could probably live with that. Okay, but can I then connect you to that? The very weirdest looking of bridges. They're not actually not that expensive. But I don't really want to do that as a bridge. No, if I can help it. Certainly not that big of a bridge. Let's take you. You do want to be a bridge, don't you? If I take you back a stretch there, can we get you to be a slightly more reasonable solution? Yes, and you're not overly expensive. That looks a lot more reasonable to me. Okay, I mean all this effort to get out to Cam, which is hardly the biggest and most exciting of little villages in this part of the world. Though it might well have been. Is that my knowledge of our local history is what's a polite way of putting it? Limited. Yeah, that's very polite. Yes, you can build that. I'll build you over there. Okay, let's finish this track off. Okay, so we have that in there. For the time being, we're going to stop at Cam and Dursley, which is what that will be called when I complete the task. So we need a switch in here. Can I do that? I can. I really quite like the way that Transport Fever 2 doesn't complain in any way, as close as Transport Fever 1 did about creating switches or junction switches, whatever, crossovers on curves. Right, can I get? Let's make you a bit of a bendy road, shall we? Build you. Actually, no, let's build you here to start with. That'll do. There, that's good. And over here. No, I don't like the look of that. So if we take you to there. That's an equally as ugly a curve. Okay, then we'll take you all out. Bring you. No. The way it draws some curves, really, that's much better. It's really rather unattractive. Okay, so we're going to need probably need a bus stop in there. Yeah, we're getting none of Cam and Dursley there. Oh, a simple round robin will do there quite nicely, I think. So we'll stick some buildings in there. Should we give them a bus stop? Which your Aldershot district, Midland. I think that says. That is, well, we'll stick a proper bus stop out here by the station. And here. I think that's Midland. Is Cam and Dursley counted as Midlands yet? It probably is. I'm sure it was on the Midland route. And we'll stick you there and there, because I haven't made my mind up yet which direction buses will travel in. And there. Okay. Yate. Where's Yate? I've lost it. There it is. Again, we're going to need a little bit more road. Okay, I think you're okay. You're acceptable. Station. Yeah, again, it's not really getting. I probably want road out here, but we'll see if the town itself will build that. Do I want that to be? How big is Yate? Do you think it'd have a bus? It's probably sort of bus station by the station, the rail station. I think it might. I think it might. We'll give it one. Regardless. There you go. You can sit very nicely. That looks quite good actually. How close can I get you? That will do. That is lovely. We'll just give you bus stops because Yate is quite a substantial place now. I don't know what it was like back then, back in the 19th century. We'll take you up there. That covers everyone that currently exists in Yate. That's fine. And Parkway, you're already covered. Right, let's create that line. New line from Bristol Parkway up to Yate, up to Cam and Dursley. There you go. And of course you're not doing any crossovers. What are we going to call you? We'll call you Bristol Midland, I think. There you go. Let's put some signals on here. And we'll make them one way. Yeah, because I've remembered. So you need to be on that side. What do you mean you can't do it? You need to be on that side. We'll have you. There's something wrong in the track or terminal layout. I'll put you there. Right, I'll finish off the signals myself. I won't put you through all that. So have you there, and coming out the station there, and likewise this side. Yeah, we'll need more signals than this, but I'll fill all the rest in as I need to. Okay. Oh, I haven't finished the track. That might be why it's complaining. Where is? Oh, that's interesting. Right. Yeah. I don't remember doing that. Good grief, man. So we need that track. That track. There you go. To coming here. Why is it not doing? No, let's get rid of this bit here, I think. And let's get that to curve properly round. That's a very ugly piece of landscaping, if I say so myself. I don't know who's responsible for that, but they really should be ashamed of them. What the heck is going on here? What the heck? Ah, that's that little stub left. Right, get rid of you. Right, anyone would think I had no idea what I was doing. They'd probably be right, to be honest, but there you go. And here we come. go. Excellent, and the red exclamation has gone, which means I have resolved whatever the problem was. And we'll have you waiting there, immediately above that little road tunnel. With some signals outside. There we go, and we'll put some on later. Let's just check that line. It's doing proper double tracking. That is most excellent, and it's travelling on the right side of the track, of course, being the left. Good. Right, now where the heck am I going to get a train from? Bristol Parkway does not have... Oh, it does. That's a road depot. There is a train depot up here. That's interesting. Can I use that? Ooh, I might be able to. Can I get that to supply? Right, let's get rid of these. Yeah, they're obviously just there to take up space and to do something. I probably had a good plan in mind for that. Right, can I get... Oh, I can. That's excellent. Right, now this is going to be a bit of an issue, I think, with that fuel train coming down from Pilning. Oh, it doesn't want to be one way, it wants to be... no, that's two ways, it's a single track, you great fool. No, that's better. Yeah, that's fine. We'll double slip that. We don't need. We don't really need to. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Right. Where's right? The train is in there at the moment. What are you doing? Oh, you're nearly full. So if we can get this train out of the depot quick, smart. We'll probably need two of them, and I will need a lot more money. So let's get that loan. Let's go to the full 10 million. Right, what super lovely duper trains do we have? I think we should have one that gets the Midlands spinner. It's not very powerful, but it does go quite fast. Now, we could use that one. We also have the Caledonian, which is more powerful and just goes a little bit slower. What else do we have in the 70? Yeah, you're not as powerful. You're just too slow. You're my favourite, but we're not going to use you. You're not powerful enough. You're a bit more powerful, aren't you? Well, I think it looks like it's going to be that Caledonian. Okay. Yeah, not exactly Midland or Great Western, but I think, yeah, the power has it. Though you aren't that much more expensive because you're more powerful. No, we're going to use a Midland Red. We're going to use the spinner. Yep, we're going to do that. We'll add you. So what passenger wagons do we have that can go at 70 miles an hour? Or even 75? You guys can. You carry 18 people too. You're 17. How much do you guys weigh? 30? Oh, I'm tempted to go with these guys. They carry 3 less people. Yeah, indeed. Should we have the teak? Or the LNWR? Oh, let's go teak, shall we? So how many of those do we want on here? If I get rid of one. Still only mediocre before that. Wow! What would it have been like if I'd stuck the heavyweight on there? Doesn't bear thinking about, does it? No. Okay. The spinner obviously isn't that powerful, but oops. Okay, so that's 60 people. We'll probably get 60, I think, and that will cost me 6 million. can't afford 2 of those at 6. I can just about, I think, can I afford that? Let's see, 2 of those. I can just about afford that. So that's only 45 people. I will add capacity as we progress, because I'm sure we will make loads of money. Right, now we need you to go on that purple line, the Bristol Midland. It says you can get there. That is excellent news. Right, let's get these guys running. Oh, look at this. I'm making money already. I mean, I'm hand over fist. It's getting ridiculous. That's a lovely looking train, is it not? Again, great sound. Love it. Right. Actually, let's put, if we put a signal on there, can I get the second one out as well? I can. Excellent. Right. Okay, what I'll do is I will fast forward until that one gets somewhere near to Parkway, and then we'll pick it up and ride it from there. And that, I'll do the buses as well, and we'll ride it from there. Right, I'll see you in the merest quickest second of a quick visual effect. And finally our train has arrived at Bristol Parkway. I dare say there is nobody waiting for this new line. No, doesn't look like it, but then we kind of expect that when you add a brand new line to the system. I did make a fair amount of money in those last few minutes, so I have been able to add an extra carriage to the end of each of these 2 trains. So they both now have a capacity of 60, though quite what their performance is anybody's guess. So he should now be heading off down to Yate. There he goes. And just on a little side note, as requested by Mr. Phosphorek, who's a long-time subscriber to the channel, he wondered if, as often happens, I'd be able to name a particularly extensive or impressive route or train on his behalf. So there we are. I have called this one, as requested, Phosphorus Express. So there you are. This is, I think, a suitably impressive route. It's, yeah, and there are people already waiting. 3 people already on this new Bristol Midland route, waiting for the Phosphorus Express to turn up at Yate. So there you are. That's it, I think, for this episode. We have a brand new route, which I think is going to be part of a fairly extensive network at this side, on this side of the map, crossing up to the north of our particular map that we've got in this game, and also down across into South Wales. But there you are. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you've enjoyed this episode of Transport Fever 2. If you have, it'd be great to hear from you. A little bit of a like would be lovely. Just click on the old thumbs up button. Even better though, if you've got any thoughts, suggestions, recommendations, criticisms, or if you fancy having something named in the game as well. Anything sensible you like, or not necessarily sensible, but, you know, not profane, is basically, I think, is the only real key word I think I've put in there. Then do let me know. Just drop a note into the comments box below. It would be wonderful to hear from you. And of course, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, you can do that now. Just click on the old subscribe button, and then you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play series. But from me, Ajaxpost here in Transport Fever, thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you again soon. But until then, bye-bye for now.